Alright, I'm going to make this short and sweet because I'm actually feeling not too bad. I just got done with Sawtooth 100-mile race and just showered up and changed clothes and got as much grime as I could off me, and I got to go down and wait for Ed and Ben to finish up. They're behind me, and I think they're at least an hour or so, but I got to get down there. So short and sweet. The race was awesome. The course is just absolutely horrible. It's just the worst area, worst type of terrain you would ever want to run in. It's literally like running on a dried up creek bed, like just ankle twisting mayhem the whole way, ups and downs. It's absolutely horrible. Like, I was intimidated a bit when everyone that I talked to, even the guys that have contended to win it, none of them said, it's not so bad. And they were right. Like, no one downplays Sawtooth at all, and they are totally 100% true. It is just like chew you up, spit you out type of course. That being said, this was actually my best 100-mile performance to date. Granted, only 3. This is only my 3rd one, but both in Zumbro and in Kettle Moran, I went out way too fast. I got injured, just beat myself up unnecessarily. I finally felt like I got it down to a science, and well, not a science, but I've avoided some of those big mistakes. So I actually felt pretty great. Pretty not horrible the whole race, and I ran with Ed and Ben for about 40 miles. I left them about 42 miles, and hooked up with a guy I met out of Boston, just out on the trail. He's like a 49-year-old guy. His name is Chris. He usually just walks these hundreds, but we were both just feeling pretty good, feeling pretty fresh, and we just power walked and ran throughout the night. It was super hot out, up in the mid to low 80s throughout the day, and it was people were dropping like flies. I think Susan Donnelly, if you guys know her, she is like a ridiculous ultra runner. I think she's about 50 years old. She's got to have like 50, 60, 100 miles under her belt. She usually kicks my ass. I ended up getting in front of her today, and I mean, it just amazing. Like, I just had a great day. Hooked up again with Chris, and he just really towed me and took me with him the whole way throughout the night. I ran with him. We passed people. We just made good time. We just cruised, and I feel so bad. We are gonna try to get under 30 hours, and we were at the last aid station with 7 minutes left, or 7 miles left, and we had 2 hours to do it. And we pushed and pushed and pushed up until that point, and I just couldn't. I just didn't have it in me. I ended up getting 30 hours in about 20 minutes, somewhere in there. And you know what? To tell you the truth, it was probably for the better that he dropped me after about a mile, because he took off like crazy. He ended up with 29 hours in about 39 minutes, which is way ahead of what we were trying to sneak in at. So Chris, I owe you my life out there. I had such a great time, and it was just awesome running with you. So if you're ever in Minneapolis or wherever I'm at, you got a place to crash, you got a friend for life, and so much thanks. Again, it was a great race. It's not done yet. I got to get out there, but it's awesome. It's just like there's just so much history here. There's so many great runners, so many great people. I end up, to tell you the truth, like half the people in there that are out there from the other hunters I've done, other ultras, and running and getting to spend miles and miles and over a day with people. I mean, you just form a great bond, and it is awesome. So I gotta get out there, but great race. It was so tough. I mean, it wasn't easy at really any point, but it was awesome. Like I said in my blog before, Scott posted reasons for doing Sawtooth, and reason number 9 is epic everything, and that it sums it up. It's just awesome. So much great support. Volunteers were awesome. The other racers, race directors, Larry Peterson and John Storkamp, great job. Just an awesome event. I'm definitely coming back next year. Hopefully I'm going to be running it. If not, I'm going to volunteer, I'm going to crew, I'm going to come and watch. If it's up to me, I'm back here somehow next year. So, again, great race, and we'll see you next time.